Welcome to another episode of The Huddle. This week we're indoors at SOU.
We're starting the basketball season off strong with SOU women's head coach, Coach Klop. Coach, thanks for joining us. How you feeling?
Of course. Good. Yeah, indoor sports are the best, right?
Especially
ready to get the season started.
Yeah, when it's chilly.
Yeah.
Let's dive right in. You're starting up regular season. You know, your team got off to a pretty great start.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about how you're feeling about this team this year.
Yeah, I think this team, we've got a lot of veterans. We have a lot of people back that played quite a bit last year and people that are stepping up and, some junior college experience. And so I think they know what it takes to win and they're pretty focused on doing that.
Coach, you can lead a nationally ranked team. We've seen you do it before. You have experience and you're a great coach. Yeah. So what do you think, do you have an experience before that kind of helped you get the confidence that you have now coaching?
Oh, that's a good question. I think a big one was when my dad had finally won a WNBA championship. A lot of the things that we're doing here, they did, defensively and offensively. Maybe it's a little bit tweaked for that level, but I think, seeing that, hey, he worked so many years to do that, and seeing what he did work, I was like, I can do that. I think just seeing the people before you just achieve at a high level kind of helps build that confidence in me a little bit.
Player-wise, let's talk about a few. Cammie Walk, I want to touch on. A great season last year. What are you looking for from her coming into this season to help lead your team as a senior now?
Yeah, I think Cammie's just continued to add to her game every year. She's always in the gym and she's a great leader. And she knows now year 3 really knows our system. And she's able to maybe kind of backtrack things that maybe I haven't said. And it's like another coach's brain out there, and I think everyone respects her because of her work ethic and her leadership. And so for her is just to continue to lead and help everyone kind of be comfortable in it.
She plays hard. You can tell on the court with passion and everything. Yeah. Coach, we all have something in common, which is being women in sports. Obviously, you on the athletic side, us on the media side, but we all know the struggle behind trying to get that stage that is well-deserved. WNBA stepping up, and then just women's athletics. You guys have a crowd during those games, which is so fun to see that support. How do you think that's kind of progressed?
SOU is like a flagship school for supporting women. And I think when I applied for this job and I was going through the interview process, I saw how many women, were successful here. Pistol with softball and Jenny with soccer and then Gabby now. And I think just seeing, Matt and Bobby, their support for the women's sports, that helps us tremendously because we feel confident that we can go out and do what we need to do.
Well, and it's cool for you too because you're also paving the way for future women in basketball who maybe want to coach here. With it only being your 3rd year and you've had so much success this far, it's incredible. It's going to be really fun to watch this season too. How is it having your dad have so much success within basketball and now you get him as like a mentor? Obviously as a father figure, he's always been able to mentor you, but now in this part of basketball, what is that like for you to kind of pick his brain, but also you can do your own thing and spin off of his mentality in basketball?
Yeah, it's amazing, and nowhere else could I do this besides an NAIA. He can be my volunteer coach. Anywhere else, I wouldn't get to have him on the bench. And when he comes to practice, I'm pretty much like, here you go, you run it, because I want to learn from him and he has so much experience. And so, I call him pretty much every day. I send him practice film so he can watch if he's not here. But it has really helped me just be comfortable in what I'm doing because I have someone with such great experience. And we're running his system. We're running my grandpa's system that he invented, defensively, and now are just continuing to grow it.
So 3rd year here, you had a baby in your 1st year, correct? How was that becoming a new mom, first-time mom, and also a basketball coach? How did you balance everything?
It was a whirlwind. Yeah. After my first year, I think it was like 7 months pregnant when it came in March, and we were in the playoffs still, and I got to that point where I'm like, I'm tired, and so after, I had her in April, and, last season, she was 6 months old. We took her to SoCal with us, stayed in an Airbnb all together, like just chaotic. But I think, again, like our team is just so easy to be around, and they love her, and that really helped me be more comfortable to be able to do both. And it's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, she's the most important thing, her and my husband, and basketball comes after that, very, very closely after that, because it's like they're all together, right? And I love that we can do that.
We have been asking
Yes.
coaches, players to give us your best. Go Raiders.
Ooh. I gotta feel like I gotta bring out my like inner Denasia and inner Cammy.
The best. Those
yeah,
are the best.
I know. All right, ready? Yeah. All right, go Raiders!
Oh, that's perfect.
So
I
good.
liked that.